The international media is saying that the new Hyundai Ioniq 5 has an update. There's an updated version that's coming. It's now for sale in South Korea. It's coming to the US in a few months. It's coming to Australia in a few months. It's coming to Europe in a few months as well. I personally think it's not an update. I think it's a different model. I mean, it's the same model, but there's some massive changes here. It's a little bit like what Tesla did to the Model 3 Highland. A lot of things have been changed. The media are reporting that the battery pack has increased in size, which is true, but there's actually about 35 other significant changes. One in particular that customers requested. Customers said, Hyundai, why the hell does the car not have this feature? And Hyundai have responded and actually included this feature in all new models. Here are the details, as summarized as quickly as I can. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm Sam Evans. You're watching the Electric Viking. I really like this car. I've said it a lot of times. I love the Ioniq 5. I think it looks good. It's really a cool kind of retro looking car. It's a bit bigger than what you think it is. It looks like a hatchback, but it's pretty much like a supersized hatchback. Very practical size, in my opinion. Seeing it in person, the new version has a bigger battery. Now, in the United States, you can get a smaller battery pack option. I think it's about a 57 kilowatt hour size. Most people don't get that version. It only has about 200 miles of range, that version. Most people get the bigger battery pack size. Okay, the bigger battery pack, it was 77 kilowatt hours. It's increased in size now to 84. So about a 10% increase in battery pack size. But that sounds not that significant. But here's the thing. Range will go up by at least 10%. At least 10%. And the reason is because not only is the battery bigger, 10% bigger, it's more energy dense. Hyundai have said it's got a more energy dense battery pack. So from what I'm seeing, it's probably around 10% more energy dense. So the battery is going to give you more range. This is really cool. Battery pack size goes up. As far as we know, the prices have not gone up. So you're going to get a car here with probably around about 320 miles of range, probably, around about 550 kilometers of range for the same price. And it's a good sized car, and it's got fast charging, 350 kilowatt fast charging. Plus, it now has a rear wiper. Now, a lot of people were baffled. They're thinking, why is Hyundai, or Hyundai as you guys say in the United States, why have they not put a wiper on the back of this car? It needs it. And so that's one change that they have made now to the new version of the Ioniq 5. Now, interestingly, right, EV sales, Hyundai's EV sales in the United States increased 40% in February of 2024. And they have said that their electric car factory in the US is being fast-tracked. It's going to be built, completed about 3 or 4 months earlier than planned. So within a few months' time, you guys in America, you will be able to buy these vehicles made in the States. They'll qualify for EV incentives. And that's right at the time when this new version will be out. So the new version is going to come out. It's going to hit the market. And it's going to qualify for EV incentives of $7,500 US. And it's going to be a lot better than this current version. I think some people should probably wait for it. But as you can see, EV sales for Hyundai's current EVs in the United States have just grown pretty significantly. And Hyundai is saying other car manufacturers like General Motors and Ford are making a mistake by slowing down their EV production plans. I agree with that. Getting back to the car itself, what are the changes that we've seen? Okay. The Ioniq 5's battery pack, 77 to 84 kilowatt hours. It's bigger, it's more energy dense. Now, what else do we know? Well, the 2024 model gets 220 miles of range from the smaller pack, the 58 kilowatt hour pack. The other model gets 260 to 303 miles of range. The non-performance model gets 303 miles of range with the smaller wheels. So my opinion is get that version. You're going to get a lot more range. That's in rear-wheel drive. So the new version is estimated to get around 330 to 340 miles of range. And that's pretty significant. I mean, you're looking at probably 550, 570 kilometers of range for the long-range version. There's actually quite a lot of other changes. There's new bumpers. You can see it looks different. The new bumpers on the front and the rear. They make the car bigger. It's 2 centimeters longer, or 20 millimeters longer. It's now 4,655 millimeters long. So it is a smaller car than a Tesla Model Y, but not by much. In addition, the rear spoiler its size has been increased by 5 centimeters or 50 millimeters. The reason for this, Hyundai have done wind testing. They saw that the car actually gets better aerodynamic efficiency, and it will probably improve range by about 1 or 2% by having that bigger rear spoiler. It actually does make sense. Inside, there is a redesigned center console. It's black rather than the weird looking white one that was there before. I think it's improved. It's got shortcut buttons for the heated and ventilated seats, heated steering wheel, park assist, and a relocated wireless phone charger for easier reach. The Ioniq 5 gets Hyundai's new CCNC infotainment system from the Ioniq 5N. So a better infotainment system, faster processing power, and it also has better graphics and over-the-air software updates. Now, over-the-air software updates, I wouldn't feel comfortable telling you that's going to happen because most automakers promise that and it doesn't end up happening. Anyway, apparently it will have embedded satellite navigation, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and a new steering wheel with interactive pixel lights. Hyundai says the arrangement of infotainment and air conditioning controls has been improved to enhance operational convenience. Now, there is a new N-line variant. It has unique bumpers, side skirts, 20-inch wheels, which obviously reduce the range a little bit, an N-line steering wheel and dashboard, metal pedals, front sport seats, and N logos, and 2 upholstery options, red contrast stitching and black headlining. Now, new technology includes hands-on detection on the steering wheel, updated lane keep assist software, remote smart parking assist 2, and low-speed autonomous emergency braking that can detect obstacles on all sides of the car. Also available are adaptive LED headlights, digital key 2, a built-in dash camera, and remote controls for folding the rear seat. So you don't have to do it yourself. You can just press a button and the rear seats will fold for you. Updates also include, this is the big change, reducing low frequency booming noises, reduced motor noise, and extra sound installation around the rear electric motor. Because in an EV it's very quiet, you do hear things more. So obviously Hyundai are going down the Tesla route with the new Model 3 Highland to try and make it much quieter on the inside. That's one of the big changes here, and I think you'll notice that. There is also a new shock absorber which helps to alleviate vibrations from the road, a stiffer cowl crossbar claimed to reduce vibrations in the steering wheel, and additional reinforcements around the rear wheels and lower body. Basically, body is stiffer. It should have better handling as a result. Hyundai says the body, including the doors and window pillars, have been strengthened for improved crash protection, while rear side torso airbags have been added, complementing the existing curtain airbags which protect rear passengers' heads. A lot of changes. I think it's really going to be a much better vehicle than the existing Ioniq 5, which means this could be a car that it might be the best EV when it comes to market. It could be in its segment. Could be. I think Tesla are going to have to up their game with the new Model Y Juniper and get it to market soon to compete with this new Ioniq 5. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.